it's possible the Niners still have a plan to go get a high level day one starting right tackle, but it's starting to look doubtful because they gave a multi-year extension to Colton McKivitz, and now they just signed another 28-year-old vet who has 24 career starts in Matt Pryor. So they have two guys who started. That's the competition. Any rookie they bring in with the 102nd pick probably is a project. So how do you feel about the Colton McKivitz, Matt Pryor competition? Is iron sharpening iron there, or is neither one qualify as iron?
It's like aluminum foil sharpening aluminum foil, right? It's not it. What they're going to do is draft a right tackle who is a project, right? He won't see the field in year one. That's what they're probably going to do based on their history. They can't afford not to draft a tackle because they're going to need another one next year at left tackle probably, or at minimum the year after that. And they're going to have a first-round draft pick next year. I anticipate they're going to draft a left tackle with that pick, I would hope. But they got to draft a tackle. They're going to draft a project tackle. And Colton McKivitz is going to be their starting right tackle, it seems like to me.
They keep adding these offensive linemen that have, like, no special traits. Like, this guy is really big, and he's kind of slow. So when the Eagles drafted him, they took him in, like, the 6th round and played him at guard. Mm-hmm. The Niners, you're going to put him at right tackle? Really? What happened to the Niners used to want, like, fast offensive linemen because they did the outside zone. Is that not their identity anymore? Like, now you have Aaron Banks, who's not fast, John Feliciano, and Matt Pryor. Like, I guess they're trying to get bigger on the offensive line. Okay. Mike McGlinchey, he just got thrown around. At least Matt Pryor is 320-something, and he's not going to be airborne. I'm thinking he won't be airborne and parallel to the ground in games.
Well, hopefully their priority is pass protection instead of the run game, which is what they were drafting guys for in the past. So if it is for pass protection, I'm cool with that. That makes me excited, but I still don't think Colton McKivitz is that guy. I don't think he's going to be blocking top-notch defensive ends. I just don't see it, man. It's frustrating. The problem is they don't prioritize the offensive line as highly as they do Kyle's system and the defense and the defensive line, right? It's like 5th in their pecking order. Running back is higher than offensive line for the 49ers.
Yeah, the Niners, the Shanahans have been telling themselves for decades that they can get by with, subpar offensive linemen, but they can't. Not anymore. At right tackle, I wouldn't be surprised if Matt Pryor ends up being better than Colton McKivitz. I know the Niners say they like Colton McKivitz, but why?
Yeah.
Why?
And I brought this up on Larry's show. Feliciano's played left tackle, left guard, center, right guard. Only position he hasn't played is right tackle. I think that Feliciano is one of the top 5 linemen on the 49ers, and if he's not going to get a run at center or right guard, how do we know he's not going to get opportunity at right tackle? It may not happen, but he's played every other position.
Also, you could argue the Niners' best right side would be Feliciano and Matt Pryor.
That's true.
I mean, they're big.
Yeah.
They're big. At least you could run that. I mean, Spencer Burford and Colton McKivitz are not big. Yeah. They're kind of light, and they're supposed to be like more nimble, but maybe the Niners look at the 2 offensive linemen they just signed, like big, and that's the kind of offensive lineman Philly has. Huge freaking players.
I find it hard to believe that Feliciano's not going to have a starting role in the 49ers. I don't think he was brought in here to be a run skill. He's just too good. He's better than Colton McKivitz. He's probably better than Burford. He's probably better than Brindell.
I don't think Burford's good. Everyone's saying he's going to be good, but he wasn't even a full-time player. He was in a rotation last year. Like, maybe he improves, but he doesn't look particularly powerful. He doesn't look particularly quick. Feliciano's way bigger than him and been a starter for 4 years on good team, last 4 years. Yeah. So, again, I wouldn't be surprised if the competition sees the new vets rise to the top.
Yeah. And Kyle likes vets. So, I really find it hard to believe Feliciano's not going to be a starting lineman on this team. He's to me, one of the top 5 players on this team. He's probably or on the line. He might be top 3. He might be top 3.
I thought you were going to say he's one of the top 5 players on the team. I was like, that is a hot take.
On the offense.
What do you know about John Feliciano that I don't know? Jad Jat says Trey's being slighted They seem to be willing to throw away an investment in Trey for a quick fix. Wait until Brock's book is out and they regret this. Man, yeah, John better be in the booth at that point, calling games. You can't. That's worst case scenario, and that's probably why they don't want to trade him. Unfaithful Truth says D-line doesn't affect enough plays in an era where passing is king. You need DBs. It's true, man. There's so many plays where you can just get the ball out of your hands immediately. Jalen Hurts throws a little bubble screen, tunnel screen. It's like, okay, well, now the D-line's chasing on that play. Chasing left, chasing right. It's true. Also, those guys, you can have a rotation. You can go 10 deep. John and Kyle isn't working. When will a change be made, says Manny Fresh.
If they don't win a Super Bowl by 2009, or excuse me, by 2025.
Okay.
I meant season 9 for Kyle Shanahan. Season 9 for Kyle Shanahan. That's the end of his contract. If they don't win a Super Bowl or at least come close, I think they're going to be done. I think they'll have to move on from him. Could be wrong.
9 years. I mean, Walsh had 10. Yeah. 9 years. That's a lot. Ken says, both of your opinions are feelings-based. Brock Bald. Thanks, Ken.
Here's the thing.
Thanks, Ken.
Here's the thing people got to understand is Jimmy Garoppolo won a lot of games for the 49ers too, but they got rid of him because he wasn't an elite quarterback. Brock Purdy won a lot of games for the 49ers last year, but if you actually watch what was going on the field, it wasn't elite quarterback play that got him there.
No, it was just a little bit better than Jimmy. Yeah. Vincent Campo says if Trey doesn't see the field this year, is he gone next? They don't. Do you think they actually have a plan? You think there's like a whiteboard where they're like, okay, if this happens, then this. If this, then this. Or they're just like, who we got today?
Yeah, I mean, look at the 49ers history. Are we going to get through a whole season with one quarterback? That'd be nice, but I doubt it. So Trey Lance will see the field at some point this year, I would imagine. So I don't think that's something you have to worry about. He's going to see the field.
Yeah. Well, I can't wait to hear what Kyle Shanahan and hopefully Jed York say.